Hey everybody, as I'm sitting here editing this police ride-along video, it was a boring night. There was nothing really any big going on. Of all nights for everybody to be peaceful and quiet and behaved. Had to be the night I'm videoing. Yeah, what can I tell you? But anyway, it'll show you a little bit of the average cop and what they do around here. It shows the area of Fruitland Park section of the villages and how it gets patrolled. You hear the police officer's idea of how things are around here, his qualifications, where he come from, how long he's been here, and what does he think of the whole thing. So with that being said, I'll just simply say, enjoy the video. We'll try to do it again. I already told him I'd like to do it again, try to get a little bit of action, if I can. But there's nothing that you can do to guarantee that. The chief of police, I want to thank him for setting this up. He's retiring in May, and the new chief will be taking over. He's coming from Leesburg. He'll be taking over this area, and maybe I can get a hold of him, and maybe I can work out another ride-along someday, and we'll be able to get a little bit more action on what we got tonight. That being said, enjoy the video. Thanks for subscribing. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Be careful. Be safe. Be aware. And I'll see you on the other side. Enjoy the video. Hey, I'm here. You see behind me, that's the Fruitland Park police station right there. And I don't know if you can see back there behind me, he's on the cell phone. Hell, I can't hardly see it myself. I think I got paperwork to sign. I thought I was going to be late. I got here 15 minutes early, but I wanted to be earlier than that because I thought I had paperwork to fill out, but I'm not sure I do now. .466A is at a complete standstill. I don't know what's going on, and I freaked out, so I took the long way around, took Racetrack Road down to Elmira Road that goes by the Green neighborhood and came in that way. Anyway, I got here. They do have one unusual vehicle here that people keep asking me if we have them. I don't know if you can see it or not. Can you see way over there? That is a golf cart police car. The very end, I'll try to get better pictures of it later. Perfect. But they'll use that in town probably, and I don't know where else. But those are official. They can give you a ticket. All right, let's see what we got to go. Fire department here, which is right here. Lake County Fire Department, called the assistant of the police. That guy is drunk. It's nothing serious. His bike is on the other side of that gate that says entrance or exit only. He can't get his bike. So he tried to climb the fence and they told him no because he's going to fall and hurt himself. So I'm not sure how he's going to get his bike out of there. But that seems to be the problem right now. Here he is trying to try to climb it again. Look at him. Don't fall. Don't fall. Whatever you do, don't fall. I think he's all right. So far he's okay. There he is. He's down. He's down. Now I get on his bike and I wonder if they'll call on him later. Kind of staying back here so as not to irritate anybody. I can't show anything specific, but that's the normal police car right there, and that's the one I'm riding in right here. You can call it a marked car, I guess, but you know, it is what it is. It's got a push bumper on it, so it's not too much hidden as an unmarked car, but that's what it is. I gotta tell you, with all the room they got in these SUVs, when you look at the computer and all that stuff they've got in theirs, there ain't that much room in that front seat, let me tell you. This is the back side of this area over here. This big indentation you see here ain't no playground, even though they use it for that. And in case a hurricane comes through here and you get a deluge full of water, it all goes in there. Hey, I'm trying to get some video for you, but it's getting tough. All you can do is show up, right? And if there ain't no work, there just ain't no work. I don't know how this camera does at night. This is my big one. I brought it in case I need to zoom in on stuff. So far I haven't had to zoom in on much of anything. Oh well, we'll do the best we can do. Well, we are over here at a rodeo that I did not know was even going on. I'm not sure exactly what we're doing here, but he said we got to do a walk around. Probably just make a presence, make sure nobody's drinking. Even though another officer said that this rodeo here has no alcohol here. In Florida? So he says no alcohol, but I'm looking right there underneath that tent right over there. And it sure looks like whiskey and vodka and stuff to me, but maybe I'm wrong. Hey, didn't she tell us a while ago there's no alcohol here?
This is private property. She was talking about the event that was earlier.
Oh, okay. Well, this is a simple little thing. They're going to close this gate, make everybody go out that gate. Not 100% sure what the reasoning is, but that's what they're doing.
Alright, so let's just see what's going on.
Where are we going?
I'm just going to find out exactly what that was I hit. Make sure it wasn't.
I'm not sure you hit anything, because I didn't see anything in the road unless it was a rock or something.
I heard a thunk. I'm not seeing anything. There are a lot of feral cats around here, so that could be it.
I don't think it was a feral cat. I think it was just a stone or something.
I'm going to make my way out to the villages.
You know, the one thing that I do like about Florida?
What's that?
Even your side roads are smooth.
Yes. This one was just freshly done not too long ago.
Indiana this time of year is fill in the potholes.
24 hours.
I heard they're big enough they can...
Hey, how's that? Does that bother you?
It's a little bright.
Let me see if I can do it a different way. How about that if it's behind
you? Is this, would that...
Well, it makes you look red, but other than that... Is that bad right there?
Hold on one second.
I got just enough.
So somebody at the event lost their wallet, and they don't know about it. Well, they probably know about it, but one of our officers has it, so I'm going to send an officer out there to go do a report while we go to the villages and coast through the neighborhoods. Officer Heffler on 3. Hey, can you head over to the rodeo and make contact with Detective Corman? And they found somebody found a wallet and turned it into him. It's got some currency in it, and they need a found property report generated. Go ahead.
Okay. Tell everybody where you, when you became a police officer, have you always been in Florida your whole life? Did you come from somewhere else? What do you think about the department you're in here? Was your wife think about it? Was your family think about it? And why did you even want to do it?
Okay, well, I was born a military brat. I was born overseas in Germany, in Bad Kitzingen, Germany. I was back and forth from there to stateside 2 times. We finally came back in 95 to Aberdeen, Maryland. I knew I wanted to be a cop ever since I lived in Germany because I was almost hit by a police car responding to a call, and I thought that was the coolest thing on earth. So here I am, a police officer. I love this town that I work for. I love the city. I've been here for since 2001. My wife loves the job. She loves the stories. She's not a fan of night shift though. My kids, they're very proud of me. They like hearing some of the silly stories too. And I think overall, family support wise, they support me fully in what I do. And kind of hard, especially like on night shift when, you know, 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, they're all at home sleeping comfortably, and I miss them. I wish I could be there with them, but you know, we switch every 4 months, and that's coming right around the corner, so I'll be back on day shift, and life will be good.
Do you
have any relatives that are police officers?
Relatives. My grandfather, he was a deputy sheriff in Virginia, Loudoun County, I believe it was, and he retired from there. Let's see, only other law enforcement. Most of my family is they come from the military. My younger brother, he just got out of the service after 8 years, Sergeant Joshua Height. My father was a sergeant as well, Sergeant First Class out of the U.S. Army, and here I am. We're a family of sergeants, I guess now, because I just recently, this is my first year into being a supervisor and a sergeant. Yeah. So more so military, I think, than law enforcement.
Well, if nobody else has ever thanked you for helping to protect the people in the villages and the Fruitland Park area of the villages, I will, because I know people are always worried about protection here and things like that.
Yeah.
And that was really the whole idea of this video, was to show that we're good. We're in the villages right now.
Yes, we are.
There's really not much that goes on around here.
Nope. Usually we'll be in here 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, just driving through, and the only thing we'll see out here are coyotes or you know, raccoons maybe here and there, but it's nice and quiet. Nice and quiet. And I hate to use the Q word in this profession, because if you use the Q word, then everything gets busy, but it's just it's very peaceful out here, and the people out here are great, and I enjoy driving out here because, you know, they'll say hello, they'll stop you, and sometimes they'll even want to invite you in the house for cold water or something along those lines, and they're good people out here.
Do you see a difference in people's attitudes, let's say, from the older section of the villages as opposed to the younger section, or do you get a chance to do that? Since I'm a supervisor, I kind of travel across the whole entire city multiple times throughout the night. You know, I'm from the historic side of Fruitland Park to the newer side of where the villages is. There is a little bit of a difference. I believe the people here in the villages, their generation, you know, they learn to respect law enforcement, and you know, they love to see the presence of law enforcement, because, you know, it makes them feel safe, and you know, they thank us and appreciate, you know. Well, I know I did when I was a gate guard. The Sumter County cops back then, and I don't even remember all their names, it's been a few years ago, they used to just stop by and shoot the bull, maybe have a cup of coffee.
Yeah.
You know, because I had a coffee pot in there.
Absolutely.
You know, and I love to listen to some of their stories. I won't repeat any of them.
Yeah.
But some of their stories are wild.
Yeah, that's what makes this job interesting, is that every day is different. I've been here a little over 8 years. January 6th was my 8-year mark, and every day is different. I haven't had one single same day from the time I started, and you know, like yesterday, it was a Friday, it wasn't busy, and here we are on Saturday.
Ain't nothing going on.
Nothing quite yet, but
I thought we was going to be capturing bank robbers.
Well, that could change. That could change very quickly. We did get a warrant on an unrelated call, but outside of that, you know.
Yeah, we did get a lady had a warrant.
It was a simple.
She went peaceably.
Yeah. She it was a simple driving warrant. She knew she had it, so she's getting it taken care of. Yeah. So she can get past it. But when things happen, it's times like this when you least expect it. You just scooting along here, looking at all the beautiful houses and nice weather out here, and you know, the crock pot will bubble over and you'll have yourself a big motor vehicle accident, or once every blue moon we'll have a violent person's crime or something, or we'll assist a different agency, or you know, a pursuit will come through, or something different every night.
Did you say your family lives here?
Yes, my family lives in the Lady Lake Fruitland Park area, and we love it. We love the little town. I call it my little Mayberry. Like I said, it's pretty much know everybody.
29 current red Ford to Caleb Bella.
County 1050. It'll be 27 and register road on a SUV. I think it's green color. 27, can you be en route?
27. Lake County, Lady Lake 276.
We pulled this car over because
he's showing to currently be on Margarita and Brookshire Lane.
when they pulled out in front of us back there, they crossed the line 2 or 3 times, like maybe they've been drinking. So he's just checking it out. There's no guarantee that they've been drinking or anything. When he comes back in the car with that information, I'll have to shut the camera off. Well, I don't know what the deal is or what's going on, but my guess is this person's probably okay. Car's not beat up. He had his driver's license, I laugh, and he had the insurance papers and everything. I said, this guy's all right, let him go. He's got everything. I'm just having a ball picking on this guy. He didn't get him just across the line. Well, I didn't really catch it, but he said he stopped in the middle of a crosswalk too. People have a tendency to forget that. The lines are painted on the road for a reason.
She doesn't think he has his watch on, unfortunately, he's been hanging over there. That's where they live. There's air tag up to 25 minutes ago over by Margarita up on the 30th Street.
We're good. We're good to go. I'm just going to stay back here a little bit. I got that truck pulled over for, I don't know why. I could see 2 or 3 reasons why, but they might have just pulled him over for speeding or been drinking, maybe, I don't know. See, in Indiana, we had a police officer in my town. That truck would get a ticket violation for 2 things real quick. The height of the truck, it isn't the idea of how high the truck can be. The rear tires are exposed. You're required to have mud flaps. Why? Because you can flip up rocks and hit somebody riding on a motorcycle behind you. And also the tires extend more than 2 inches outside the frame of the truck. And when they stick out like that in Indiana, that means they got to be covered. Why? So you don't flip up rocks at people on the highway. You flip up all kinds of debris and you can injure people. So those are 2 things that I see wrong. But it's one of them things where I don't think they really enforce it. But it's a good reason to pull you over and check you out for other things. So far, the night really has been kind of uneventful. A lady had a warrant. They had to take her to jail. And we pulled the guy over for, he thought maybe he had been drinking, but he hadn't. He was clean. They let him go. This guy here, we didn't pull him over. This other officer pulled him over. Don't know what for, I'll find out. I was really hoping that on Saturday night, man, we was going to be pulling over, you know, ideally, drunks that want to fight, kids that get out with drugs and jump out of the car and take off running. I was going to run after him, man, with my camera. I was hyped up to do it. I'm not sure what neighborhood we're in here. I don't know if it's a bad neighborhood or good neighborhood. It doesn't look too bad to me. But they're going to let him go, so I guess that's about it.
there. How are you doing? Good. Broken High Street Police Department.
Alaska Highway, thus including British Columbia, through the Yukon, all the way to Delta Junction.
This is reports of a woman wanting to commit suicide.
You're not in any kind of trouble or anything. My name is Sergeant Barnett. Temple. Look at that Tahoe.
Do the best we can do.
See,
And what's his name?
Drobey. Drobey.
Yep, this is the one. Because I remember it had a funny name.
Yeah.
And there's a story about the name.
Yes.
I forget what the story was. The chief was telling me.
AMVET's, the guy's name that was leading at the time was Dave Roby,
Yeah.
and he passed away. So we took the first initial with the last name, Drobey.
Perfect. 1,500.